How is it like for you actually knowing that you're going to be reintroducing this character to people and you are going to be some new fans, Batman?
It's very humbling because you see all the people that went before, all the actors that played this part before, and the filmmakers who made extraordinary stories out of this. So you know the bar is very high.
Yeah.
Your game has to be on. You have to work your absolute hardest, and it was onto us to do as best as we possibly could. We had a great script from Chris Terrio, and Zach did an amazing job visualizing it, and I had a great cast. So it was, you know, every advantage going in.
How would you say the characters changed going into this movie?
This is the early days of Superman. This is Superman's first outing after the fact that he was forced into becoming Superman. And it's a real trial for him. He is going through all the growing pains, all the lessons, all the difficulties of making mistakes and having just to deal with them and become a better person because of them. And he's dealing with an enemy which he was not expecting, a psychological enemy.
As a comic book fan, hearing this movie was coming out, Batman, Superman, they're gonna fight, and then we hear, oh, Wonder Woman's gonna be in there, it's leading to Justice League. Did you ever think, one, that this would happen on the big screen, and two, that you would get to helm all of this?
You know, no, and I gotta be 100% honest with you, I'm sort of responsible for all that shenanigans. I mean, if Batman's there, like, we should have Wonder Woman. If Wonder Woman's there, maybe we should talk about the Justice League a little bit.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm super excited about, you know, I'm getting ready to shoot Justice League, start shooting on April 11th, so I'm really like, wow, this is gonna be crazy.
Do you think that some of your past work really helped you step into this and say, okay, I'm gonna be part of the Trinity, I'm gonna be a part of the Justice League at some point?
Oh my God! By the way, that day was crazy. That's the most memorable day I have from shooting this project.
Yeah.
I was looking at Ben as Batman, and then Henry as Superman, and then on myself in the costume, and it was epic.
Yeah.
It was like an out-of-body experience.
Batman and Lex really have the same intention throughout the movie.
Yeah.
So what is it about the characters that makes Lex a villain and Batman an anti-hero?
It's a kind of fine line. I mean, I think that, like, Batman is really a vigilante. Lex Luthor, I think, is more power hungry, and I think both of them look at Superman as a threat, but Batman looks at him as a threat to humanity, and I think Lex Luthor looks at Superman as a threat to himself.
What is the most un-Batman-like thing that Ben did on set?
Because of his bat suit, he couldn't see very well, right? His peripheral vision was terrible. It was mostly him stumbling over stuff and tripping on capes.
What is the most un-Superman thing that Henry did on set?
You know, Henry walks on his tiptoes for some reason, and he would just be mincing around on his tiptoes, and I thought, like, that didn't look like Superman to me. That looked like more Dancing with the Stars.